What is up, everyone? Please take a second to hit that like button. Oh, what the fuck? What is up, everyone? Please take a second to hit that like button. The more likes that we get in a short period of time, the more people the algorithm will bring into the chat to come hang out with us and see what's going on. So please take a second to hit that like button and let me know how you're doing in the chat. I like everybody in the chat with the fuck Joe Biden stuff. That's awesome. My mic is low. Oh my gosh. I think my software is acting weird right now. Let me see. Maybe I can fix it with a mic adjustment. Nope. Hold on a second. There, is that better? That's a little better. Hoosier? No, I'm a Pisces. What's up, Fire? What's up, Music Maker? I'm doing pretty good. I hope you are too. What's up, Indigo? What's up, Delilah? Well, I'm glad you're doing better now, Angel. Dawnbreak, it's blurry. I'm not sure why. It doesn't look blurry on my end. Weird. What's up, Aubrey? What's up, Jesse? Well, we'll see if how late old man Walter is. Maybe he'll be like Jump Ball Saki and push it back an hour now that I've started my live up. What's up, everyone on Twitch? What's up, everyone on Odyssey? And what's up, everyone on Rumble? And what's up, everyone on Facebook? So I've made some changes to my settings for my network. We'll see if the stream is better or worse than normal. So far, my bitrate looks better, more stable than it usually is. Let's go, Brandon. You guys are hilarious. What's up, John? What's up, JM? What's up, Emo B? Mercury girl, it's already been delayed 15 minutes. Need a diaper change. Finally got my sound stuff activated. Zombie Cartman. I have it set at 3,000 right now or something. I don't know. I'm not supposed to have it at 3,000. Odyssey doesn't like it when I get above 2,500. What's up, Pamela? Ted, I assume you're talking about on YouTube. I don't know what Newsmax is going through. I haven't heard anything about them. I assume it's in relation to the new community guidelines for YouTube. Depending on how they talk about things, because I don't really watch anything on YouTube anymore. Just because I spend so much time on it doing this that I don't actually watch anything that anyone else really creates. Salty Cracker every once in a while. Depending on what they said really depicts on whether or not they got banned. I know they're going after Right Side Broadcasting like big time right now. What's up, Lion's Heart? What's up, Richard? What's up, Pookie? Oh, I'm super dark because I don't have my light on. Just a moment. There, that's a little better. What's up, Jeff Donhauser? Perez, Right Side Broadcasting got banned for a week. Nah, that's not their first strike. It's definitely not their first strike. Every time they show Trump, they get a strike. What's up, KD? Liberty Sweetheart, no, I did not hear about that. Proposed forced vasectomies in Pennsylvania. No way. No way. I can't imagine that. That's crazy. What's up, Keith? What's up, Street Smart Geek? Awesome, Edward. I'll check it out. I noticed this morning when I went into Discord that I was not getting my notifications from, like, I don't know, the last 12 hours or something. I'm not sure why. It doesn't have to do with the app. My phone does weird things. It's a Poco 3 Pro by Xiaomi or Xiaomi or whatever, somewhere out in China. My phone's like a universal phone, so it does weird things. It needs to update. Like, I don't get Instagram notifications at all. And it's not a settings thing. It's just the functionality of my phone. What's up, Steven? What's up, TD? I'm doing pretty good. I hope you are too. Liberty Sweetheart, that's weird. For men over 40 who have three children. Weird. I'm pretty sure that's standard procedure for a vasectomy. I mean, outside of it being forced. When I was 18, I had asked the doctor about it. I was like, I don't want kids. I want to make sure I don't have kids. They were like, you do not qualify. What's up, Top Keck? All right, Viking Vet, I'll check it out. Jeez, everybody's going in on Pennsylvania. That something weird's going on there. Forced sterilization, forced vasectomies. Nah, that's not good. What's up, Sam? Thanks for being here. What's up, Dennis? That's awesome. Thanks, Indigo. I appreciate you. What's up, Ting Ting? You guys got right F Joe Biden because YouTube keeps flagging all your comments. I'm trying to pass them all through, but I'm spending more time passing them through than actually reading comments. Well, old man Walter is 27 minutes late already. That's alright, I guess. Jen Balsaki, she's supposed to be live at 1, which is in an hour and a half Eastern time. But they'll probably push it back another hour. That'll be fine. I don't have anywhere I have to be this week. At least not today. Thank you so much, Steven, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. That's crazy, Viking Vet. They don't want people having more than 3 kids. Yeah, that's Chinese stuff. What's up, NFTs? Nautical Noise. No, I don't own any NFTs, but I was actually thinking last night about making NFTs. Because why not? Who knows? In 10 years, that could be a really big deal, and I'd like to get on it while it's new. But I haven't actually bought anything. Hemptified. If you send me an email, I'll send you my P.O. box number. I don't have it posted because I'm worried that idiots will try and send me something stupid, and then I'll have to send the police their way, and then they're going to be like, oh my God, I didn't think he was going to actually send the police after me. Like, there's a lot of stupid people out there, so I don't just have it posted. But if you send me an email, I'll send it to you. Yeah, Adrian, I'm thinking about making my own NFTs. What I'm trying to figure out is if I sell my NFT, do I lose the rights to the image? Because I could put the hooligan stuff up. I could put all of my CD covers up. I could, like, there's so much stuff that I have tons of artwork that I could put up. But I don't want to be selling the rights to the image. That's the whole thing. And I'm trying to figure that out, but it's not really clearly described because it's such a new concept. Trigger Crazy, what's up? Gray Wool, I guess there's articles about Pennsylvania and their vasectomy talk on the news board in the Discord. I don't know, 10 tendies. I don't necessarily know that you are losing the right to it because you sell it. Because, like, if I make a poster and I mass produce this poster that I created the original image for, and I sell hundreds of thousands or millions of copies of this poster, and say you buy one, you don't own the rights to the image just because you bought the poster. You just own the poster. Same thing with music. If I, like, the beats you're listening to are all copywritten and distributed. And so if you go on, like, I don't know, iTunes, and you buy this beat, you cannot rap over it and put it out on YouTube. You will get hit with copyright. Because you bought it does not mean that you bought the rights to the copyright. You just bought the rights to be able to enjoy it as a product, as a consumer. You're not able to recreate it or do a remix or alter it in any kind of way and then turn around and sell it because you don't own the copyrights to it. You just own it as a consumable product. What's up, Shane? Snowflake's Nightmare. There's tons of ways to sell your artwork. The hard thing is whether or not people are going to infringe on your copyrights, because it's very expensive to go after people for copyright infringement. What's up, Ken? Yeah, Murphy's Law. Copyright is really interesting, the way that it works. For instance, say I had someone design or even write an article for me, right? It was for me to go on my website or for it to be released by me. The person that wrote it cannot post it on their stuff. They're not allowed to disclose it anywhere unless I give them permission to, because it was written for me. Just like a job. If you work at McDonald's and you make a chicken sandwich, you're not allowed to go out there and make that chicken sandwich anywhere else just because you made this chicken sandwich, because you provided it for another entity. And so that entity owns the rights to it because that's what it was created for. It's interesting how that stuff works. I had to take a course on it when I was in college for music. What's up, Boogs? What's up, Salty Stripper? There's another Project Veritas tonight. I'm probably not saying that correctly. Oh well. What's up, Hillbilly Heart? And what's up, Nagasaki? Thank you so much, Chris Cola, for continuing on with the membership program. I really appreciate you. You're officially a hooligan. What's up? Dave's not here, man. Thanks for being here. Damien, Old Man Walter was supposed to go live 37 minutes ago. He'll show up eventually. He'll eventually get here. Sounds like a plan, Sugar Crazy. They could be hot if they're hooligan habaneros. Are you able to, like, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now. Are you able to take your ghost peppers you have and mix them with the habaneros and create some sort of hybrid? Do peppers work like that? I know you can do that with weed. Oh, I appreciate that, Shane. I've actually thought about going through and remixing all those older songs because I didn't know as much about mixing and mastering as I do now. Everything comes with experience. Yeah, Fiona. Biden administration is late, terribly late, all the time. But I don't have anywhere to be today, so and be as late as they want to be. We'll be here. What's up, Susan? Ultimate Podcast Report. Yes. Restreaming somebody for the sake of a long list of things is counted under fair use, but YouTube does what they want to. And so if somebody doesn't like you or they don't want you restreaming them and they are on YouTube, they have the access to hit you with a strike. There's actually a tab for it. When you create YouTube videos, you go into the dashboard, whatever it's called, the YouTube Studio, and there's a tab, and when you click it, it'll actually show you all the videos that have either your music on it or your videos on it, and it'll show you all the channels that have copied it and stuff, and you can strike them right from there. That's why I don't really mess with people that mess with YouTube or whatever, because, you know, a lot of people get in their feelings about stuff, and then they try and strike you, even though they may not have any kind of following or no one even knows they existed without your help of promoting them. But, you know, people are really weird right now. People are super toxic right now because of everyone being held under these restrictions for almost 2 years. And it's just made everyone super toxic. What's up, Thunder Chicken? Oh, that's not good. Deanna, no. I did not see anything about that. Hey, what's up, Roy? Thanks for being here. John, your question's a little bit too vague. I don't know how to answer it. How do you use the Discord? Like, how do you get into it, or like, what do you do once you're there? You got to follow up. I'm not sure how to answer your question. Oh, Deanna, yeah, I did see that. I knew that there was some elected official who was chased into a bathroom and locked themselves into a stall, but I don't know any more than that. I didn't know who it was, or why they were being chased down or anything like that. I was not sure about all that. As far as I know, it was people from the left trying to like surround some sort of elected official or something. And it was a big deal, I guess. I don't really know a whole lot about it. Boom, Discord has me in limbo. Why? What's going on with your Discord account? What's up, Thanicus? Thanks for being here. It's an Arizona congresswoman / senator. That's who that is. Chris Cola. If you're talking about the woman being chased into a stall, as far as I know, it was real. There's a lot of camera footage of it, even though it's illegal to bring a camera into a bathroom. Boom, are you having trouble signing into your Discord account or my Discord server? Because a lot of people don't realize that it's actually a separate thing. Like, your Discord account is like your own little profile and stuff, and then my server is separate. So like, if you're having account issues, I can't do anything to help you. But if you're having issues getting into my server, I can try and see if like maybe a mod had banned you at some point in time or something like that. Oh yeah, Dawnbreak. I am gonna make videos about Discord and a couple other things. There's like, people have a hard time dealing with what alternative platform to go with, and I think that they're also intimidated because they don't know anything about it, so they're worried they're gonna have to make an account or possibly have like a monthly subscription. So all these things I'm always asking my followers to do, to like check out the Discord or to join an alternative platform. I'm going to make videos showing step by step how to go about doing this and how easy it really is. That way it kind of clears up some of the confusion that I think people are experiencing. KD 78. I don't know if Civil War is coming. I know it's not going to be the way people think it is. I know a lot of people think it's going to be like some Call of Duty stuff, but I don't think it is. Thanks so much, Ted, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you. maybe he's going to show up. Somebody left their camera on the table. They're going to get a talking to after this in 2 sniffs by old man Walter. Yeah, Boom, I can't really help you with the Discord account situation. I made the server, and just kind of been running forward ever since. I haven't had any issues with my account, so I don't have any experience going through that. So it's really difficult for me to be able to try and help you.
Good morning. It will come as no surprise that I'd like to talk about what we need today to raise the debt limit. And why the Republicans in Congress what they're doing today is so reckless and dangerous in my view. Raising the debt limit comes down to paying what we already owe, what has already been acquired, not anything new. It starts with a simple truth. The United States is a nation that pays its bills and always has. From its inception, we have never defaulted. What we pay for, so it keeps us a great nation. Social Security benefits for seniors, salaries for brave service members, and benefits for veterans, and other financial obligations for our people and for our nation. We're able to meet these obligations based on the revenue we receive from taxes and based on our ability to borrow when needed. And in that case, we're able to borrow because we always pay our debt. We always paid what we owe. We've never failed. That's America. That's who we are. That's what's called for. It's called full faith and credit of the United States. It's rock solid. It's the best in the world. But here's the deal. There's a cap on what we can borrow called the debt limit. And only Congress can raise or lower that debt limit. So let me be really clear. This is really important to know. Raising the debt limit is about paying off our old debts. It has nothing to do with any new spending being considered. It has nothing to do with my plan for infrastructure or building back better. Zero. Both of which I might add are paid for. So if we're going to make good on what's already been approved by previous Congresses and previous presidents and parties, we have to pay for it. Social Security benefits, the American people are promised, salaries for servicemen and women, benefits for veterans. We're going to have to raise the debt limit if we're going to meet those obligations. And raising the debt limit is usually a bipartisan undertaking, and it should be. That's what is not happening today. The reason we have to raise the debt limit is in part because of the reckless tax and spending policies under the previous Trump administration. In 4 years, they incurred nearly $8 trillion. In 4 years, $8 trillion in additional debt. In bills we have to now pay off. That's more than a quarter of the entire debt incurred now outstanding after more than 200 years. And Republicans in Congress raised the debt 3 times when Donald Trump was president, and each time with Democrat support. But now they won't raise it, even though they're responsible for more than $8 trillion in bills incurred in 4 years under the previous administration. That's what we'd be paying off. They won't raise it even though defaulting on the debt would lead to a self-inflicted wound that takes our economy over a cliff and risks jobs and retirement savings, Social Security benefits, salaries for service members, benefits for veterans, and so much more. A failure to raise the debt limit will call into question Congress's willingness to meet our obligations that we've already incurred, not new ones, we've already incurred. This is going to undermine the safety of U.S. Treasury securities, and it will threaten the reserve status of the dollar as the world's currency that the world relies on. American credit rating will be downgraded. Interest rates will rise for mortgages, auto loans, credit cards, borrowing. Folks watching at home, you should know this is the Republican position. Here's what it is. They won't vote to raise the debt limit to cover their own spending. Democrats voted with them to cover that spending the previous 4 years. They say Democrats should do it alone. But then they're threatening to use a procedural power called the filibuster, meaning that we'd have to get 60 votes, not 50 votes, to increase the debt limit. This would block the Democrats from meeting our obligations and responsibilities to prevent Congress from raising the debt limit. So let's be clear. Not only are Republicans refusing to do their job, they're threatening to use their power, to prevent us from doing our job, saving the economy from a catastrophic event. I think, quite frankly, it's hypocritical, dangerous, and disgraceful. Their obstruction and irresponsibility knows absolutely no bounds, especially as we're clawing our way out of this pandemic. Democrats will meet our responsibility and obligation to this country. We're not expecting Republicans to do their part. They made it clear from the beginning. We tried asking to no avail. We're just asking them not to use procedural tricks to block us from doing the job that they won't do. Meteor is headed to crash into our economy. Democrats are willing to do all the work stopping it. Republicans just have to let us do our job. Just get out of the way. If you don't want to help save the country, get out of the way so you don't destroy it. We don't have time to delay with elaborate procedural schemes, which Republicans' proposals require. Scores of votes without any certainty at all, many of which have nothing to do with the debt limit at all. And that's when accidents happen. In the days ahead, even before the default date, people may see the value of their retirement accounts shrink. They may see interest rates go up, which will ultimately raise their mortgage payments and car payments. And the American people, look, I just say it this way. As soon as this week, your savings in your pocketbook could be directly impacted by this Republican stunt. It's as simple as that. Republicans say they will not do their part to avoid this needless calamity. So be it. But they need to stop playing Russian roulette with the U.S. economy. It's one thing to pay our debts already acquired. It's another to require a supermajority to pay the debts already acquired. It's not right. Let the Democrats vote to raise the debt ceiling this week, without obstruction or further delays. Democrats in the House have already passed a bill that would do that. It's sitting in the United States Senate where Democrats have the votes ready to pass it. That's the only way to eliminate the uncertainty and risk that's going to harm American families and our economy. Let us vote and end the mess. You know, we've got to get this done. We must get this done. It is, like, as I said, playing Russian roulette to play these games. We can do it this week. Just get out of the way and let us pass it. Thank you.
Mr. President, Senator Mitch McConnell says he has sent a letter to you explaining his view. Have you seen that letter? Have you communicated with him? And how dire do you believe this is if action doesn't take place in the next few days?
First of all, I did get a letter. I got it 10 minutes before I walked in here. I've read it. I plan on talking to Mitch about it. He and I have been down this road once before, back when I was vice president. And I hope we can have some intelligent and honest conversation about what he's proposing. And I think the easiest way to do this, and if the Republicans would not use the filibuster, would be to let us vote on what is already in the Senate right now, passed by the House, to raise the debt limit. And we could do that in the next several days.
Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. You've often touted your experience in the Senate, your 36 years in the Senate. Your aides have talked about your abilities to be a closer on deals involving legislation. Why were you unable, Mr. President, to close the deal with members of your own party on key parts of your legislative agenda last week? Thank you.
I've been able to close a deal on 99% of my party. Two people. That's still underway. I don't think there's been a president who's been able to close deals that's been in a position where he has only 50 votes in the Senate and a bare majority in the House. This is a process. We'll get
Speak up, shitbag.
It sounds like you're putting the blame squarely on two U.S. senators for your inability to close that deal, Senator Sinema and Senator Manchin. Am I incorrect? Is that who the blame lies with?
Look, I need 50 votes in the Senate. I have 48.
Leader Schumer has vowed not to raise the debt ceiling through the reconciliation process. So ultimately, if push comes to
I'm sorry.
Leader Schumer has said he won't raise the debt ceiling through the reconciliation process. So ultimately, if push comes to shove and Senator McConnell does not change his position, what is more important, that position that Senator Schumer has or raising the debt ceiling? And then I also have a question for you on Ethiopia.
No, I'm going to answer one. I'm not going to answer Ethiopia. Let's stick on the debt so we don't confuse the American people. Number one, the issue of
We're just a bunch of dummies, I guess.
code to the American people, what's reconciliation? There is a process that I understand the Republican leader is willing to initiate, go through, that would require literally up to hundreds of votes. It's unlimited number of votes having nothing directly to do with the debt limit. Could be for everything from Ethiopia to anything else that has nothing to do with the debt limit. And it's fraught with all kinds of potential danger for miscalculation. And it would have to happen twice. So you could literally have several hundred votes over the next number of days. Everything else would come to a standstill, but you still find yourself in a situation where at the end of the day, we may have passed something that in fact then has to be undone again by either Democrats or Republicans. It's an incredibly complicated, cumbersome process when there's a very simple process sitting out there. Sitting at the desk in the United States Senate is a bill passed by the House saying, we Democrats will raise the debt limit, take responsibility for raising, even though we didn't, some voted to acquire the debt as well. We'll go ahead and do that. That's the way to proceed.
If it comes down to reconciliation or raising the debt ceiling, which position would you take?
I'm not going to cross that bridge till we have to get there.
Would you address the allegations of genocide and why you haven't yet imposed those sanctions that you authorized 2 weeks ago, sir?
Speak to that later.
Regarding your Build Back Better agenda, we know the top line figure from Senator Manchin is $1.5 trillion. Senator Kirsten Sinema has yet to really give that number of where she's willing to go, how high she's willing to go, but she says she's negotiating good faith with the White House. What is her figure?
I'll let her tell you that. I don't want it. We're in negotiations.
Between 1.5 and 3.5? Is it higher at least than the 1.5?
I'm not going to negotiate in public.
If he keeps dodging all these questions, Jim Balsecki ain't gonna have a job.
What the Republicans are doing now any different from when you opposed raising the debt limit as a senator during the Bush years?
Because we weren't calling for filibuster. We did not require 60 votes, and it was a straight up and down vote.
Mr. President, you're talking about how you have 48 Democratic votes right now. The other two have been pressured over the weekend by activists. Joe Manchin had people on kayaks show up to his boat to yell at him. Senator Sinema last night was chased into a restroom. Do you think that those tactics are crossing a line?
I don't think they're appropriate tactics, but it happens to everybody. From the only people it doesn't happen to are people who have Secret Service standing around them. It's part of the process. Yes, sir.
Get him, Peter.
Attach immigration.
Mr. President, I know you don't want to comment on other senators' positions in the negotiations, but what do you think the size of the reconciliation package should be? What specific dollar figure?
Well, I laid out what I thought it should be. It's not going to be that. It's going to be less. I mean, look, the legislation, both the Build Back Better piece as well as the infrastructure piece, are things that I wrote. These didn't come from God love him, Bernie Sanders or AOC or anybody else. I wrote them. I disagreed with Medicare for all, for example. I disagreed, but I laid out what I thought would be important. For example, I think in the Build Back Better program, it's required that we, in fact, have the best education available to us. And I'll be speaking to this in detail tomorrow. But look, here's the situation. How can we, in an ever-competitive world, increasingly competitive world, how can we not meet the educational standards at least other countries are working toward? Nobody is reducing the number of years they want their children to go to school or people to go to school. You've heard me say it before, as my wife says. If any country out-educates us, they're going to out-compete us. Look what China's doing. Look what the rest of the world is doing. They're investing. They're also investing in things that relate to ability for people to go to work and stay at work. We have several million women who can't go back to work because they don't have any way to take care of their children. So to give a tax cut to a working mom to be able to afford daycare, is that bad? Is that a bad idea? I think it's a darn good idea. We'll get people back to work. So there's a lot of things in the legislation I'm going to be talking about across the country that I think the American people overwhelmingly support. But the idea that somehow this is somebody else's legislation, this is what I wrote.
President, if you have $1 trillion, say a $2 trillion reconciliation bill, would that be acceptable to you?
Again, as you know, it's not a smart thing to negotiate with yourself in public. Let's see, we're in the process of continuing to talk to all the parties and see what we can get done.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Two questions. First, you said there was progress in the negotiation, but today you said you only have 48 votes. So what is this progress? And another question on the foreign, an international news that was big yesterday about the Pandora Papers. Do you have any reaction? You put fight against corruption as the core
I'm sorry, I didn't get the last
Pandora
part.
Papers. The Pandora Papers. You said that you put fight against corruption in the core of your national security policy. So what is your reaction, and do you plan to do anything about it?
We're looking at that right now. And the first part of your question was what?
Was about progress. What does progress look like for you in the negotiations?
Winning. That's the progress. Last question.
The height amendment. I just want to be very clear. Can you guarantee that the U.S. will not reach the debt ceiling, that will not happen?
No, I can't. That's up to Mitch McConnell.
So it is possible that the U.S. will not pay its debt. That is possible.
I can't believe that that will be the end result because the consequence is so dire. I don't believe that. But can I guarantee it? If I could, I would, but I can't. Thank you all very much. Appreciate it.
Amendment, Senator Manchin says the deal is off if the Hyde Amendment is not included. Do you support that?
What a piece of shit. He didn't say anything useful other than it's part of the process. And somebody gets chased in the bathroom or, gets surrounded by a bunch of left-wing radicals. It's part of the process. Should have just winked at the camera and smiled real big. Nasty skinwalker. So I see a lot of people talking about Facebook. I have no idea what happened. We were streaming to Facebook. I got a notification saying I was offline. I checked my bit rate. According to my bit rate, I wasn't offline. According to all you beautiful hooligans in the chat, I wasn't offline. And so I refreshed the page, and then all of a sudden, Facebook was not able to be reached. And so then I tried it on my phone. Can't find it on my phone either. I don't know if Facebook just kicked the bucket or what exactly happened there. Like maybe I'm still streaming on there. I don't know. I don't know if it crashed for everyone or how that went, but that was something. Old man Walter, he sounded like he had the plague. He's out there coughing and hacking and whispering a little lower in tone than normal. Might have caught that plague. Thank you so much, Anna, for your donation, your support. I really appreciate you. Let's get some shout outs in, and then we will do the Pledge of Allegiance. And yeah. Oh, actually, since I have all of you here, I want to show you guys a new intro. that one of the hooligans had made for me. I was kind of on the fence about having an intro, and then they put it together and showed it to me, and then I was like, nah, this is too good to pass up. It was made by a hooligan named Facebook Designs. I'm going to show you really quick. There's no audio to it because the intention is to let the natural audio play through for whatever we are streaming, but this is the new intro. So yeah, I thought it was dope sauce. I was like, wow, I can't pass that up. So yeah, big shout out to the hooligan that made that for me. You are awesome. All right, let's get these shout outs in, and then we will do the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's see, where do we start? Thank you so much, Ted, Dark Witch, Two Feathers, Lincoln Kane, and Anna. Thank you guys so much for your donations and your support. I really appreciate all of you. Now, let's get the flag on the screen because it is time. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Facebook. We'll figure that out. And the Discord. Definitely be a part of the Discord because we're going to get to the bottom of it. All right, please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ooh, let me smack my microphone really quick. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. All right. Well, big shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership program, or purchased any merch. I really appreciate all of you, and I would not be able to do this without you. You guys are keeping the show going, so thank you so much. If you're new, please subscribe or follow on whatever platform you are currently watching right now in order to be connected to that platform, but also help my channel grow so we could potentially bring in new viewers to see what's happening around the country. Also join the Discord. The Discord is free. You download it on your phone, then come to any of my live streams, even if we're not live anymore. Go in the description, find the link to my link tree. On the list, you'll see the Discord link. You follow the few simple steps. You'll be greeted with an automated message letting you know that you've done all you need to do in order to receive notifications for when and where we go live. So please join the Discord. There's also 24/7 awesome conversation going on and tons of information pouring in all day, every day from all over the world. So definitely join the Discord. Is the best way to stay up to date for what's going on around us, as well as get notifications. So thank you guys so much for being here. In 50 minutes, supposedly, Jen Balsacki is going to hit the screen with a press briefing with some lying and crying, and I think Peter's going to be there. I'm excited to see him go after her, regardless of what questions he's going to ask, because I just like seeing Jen Balsacki get her feathers ruffled. Now, I don't know for a guarantee that she's going to show up at 1 o'clock because she was not doing well last week. All last week, we would go live, and then they would push it back an hour, and then she'd be 30 minutes late after that. But regardless of that, unless they update the schedule beforehand, I will see all of you in an hour. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate all of you, and until the next live, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.